Hello everyone and welcome to another update. We're going to do just a quick update with a couple of things in it for you today, just to write some things that needed to be updated and fixed. So I have a blank playfield here and I am just going to go ahead and go to cabinet mode. I don't want the DMD to show and I want the deep style, and I'm going to save this by pressing Control S, and I'll save it as demo 254. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is I'm going to pull this guy way out there, and I'm going to create a second layer playfield or upper level playfield. I'm just going to copy that. Now notice I am in the main level editor segment for this. I'm just going to go ahead and place that there and hold Alt and Shift for grabber mode and Shift for snap mode. And I'm just going to snap that kind of square. Good enough. Now I want to show you the new option we've added for the kicker holes. Since we spotted that somebody had tried to use the scoop for the purpose of bringing the ball from down low up above, and that won't work because, as you can see, there is a wall right there, and these are basically kicker holes, not just a scoop that moves upward. So let me move that. Can I move that? Oh yeah, I'm in upper playfield mode, so let's go main, and we can move that on up all the way. So what we've done is we have added a new option for these called Scoop Simple, and now as you can see, that just is a scoop that scoops upward. So it just goes down into the hole, and when you shoot the ball up, it'll come up. So if I leave it like that, it'll just come up and refire it back into the trough. So let's take a look at that. As we go over here, press T to press the credit button. And as you can see, just pull it back a couple of, just pull it back a little bit and fire it up. Oh, not enough. And it'll go up. Now if I pull it all the way back, it's going to really just go shooting back. But you can see how that works. Okay, where is it? There it is. Okay, so that was the first thing that I wanted to show you. There are other ways to use this, and we'll use one in conjunction with the updated changes to the lower playfield option. So what we've done is the lower playfield icon is still here, and as you can see, there is no second piece of wood or lower playfield wood down there, and that is by design. So one of the things that the last piece was unable to do was accommodate holes, like this hole, for example, or holes such as the ones used for kickers and stuff like that. And so kickers were not functional on that bottom level. So the way you're going to want to do this from now on is just create your hole. This has the glass in it already. And then we're going to go to lower. And this will stay there, but you can't click on it now. So I'm clicking on it. I can't click it. Even if I'm in move mode, there's nothing there to click. So let's create another one of these playfields. And as you can see, if you're in a lower playfield mode, it will spawn this down low where it will be so that you can move it around. So let's just position this where we want it. And this way you can make these however you want. You can make them a large plane if you want to. Also, you can show the grid there, and that grid is on that layer if you want to use the grid. Also, you can taper these. You can put them in any way you want. And what's nice too is that you can add a second one if you want to, like that. So if I put this one here, this one could be basically like this. And we could have it taper to a point there and have some sort of something going on. Now, if I put a kicker hole down here, you'll see that they're properly drilling the holes. Now we're leaving this square here so that you can see where your glass is, so that you know the relative positions for things. And the nice thing about this is that the holes will overlap whatever pieces you have. So that should be fine. I don't think there should be any collision issues with this. And so something there to note. So we'll just put that like that. I'm going to go ahead and add one of these guys here. And we'll put this like so. Obviously that kicker is kind of pointless down there. And it should just kick up this way. This is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense the way this is being set up. It's just to demo the updated changes. Another one is, let's see, these guys. If you want a playfield decal on this lower playfield, someone was confused thinking that the playfield texture here, so if we choose Alien Meadow, obviously there's no texture down there, and that is by design. And what you need to do is put one of these guys down there. And we understand that you may not want any of just these standard variants that come with it. So what we've done is opened up this texture drop down here, which shows literally all the PNG textures from your user images folder. So any subfolders in there like bumpers or decals or spinners, they're all going to show up. You can filter those out by saying like spinners. If you just put that there and then open this, it'll show only files or folders with this word in them. And then to get rid of that, you just hit that. Make sure that you've double clicked on that and are only in this field. Otherwise, you might accidentally delete your object that is selected. So something kind of important to keep in mind. So for this one, I am going to select something. Let's see. Let's go with this tent one. It's kind of bright and colorful. All right. So get my mouse back and go to main. And now you can see that there is that texture. Now I could use the same texture down there if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I want to just stick with this one. And let's just put some lighting down there. Give it a little bit of lighting. And I'm going to Control or Alt D to duplicate that. We'll just copy a bunch of these around just to give it some lighting underneath. We'll go main level. I'm going to save that. Now my hole seems a little bit small, so I'm just going to size it up. And see, the nice thing is now that those are separate, you can size and move the two independently so that you're not changing the wood size below or anything. All right, so I'm just going to leave this like that. And now I wanted to show you how the kicker hole scoop option works up here. So we can add one of these, put it there, spin it around, and go here and select the simple scoop. And let's move it over and give it a little bit of an angle. Okay, so I'm also going to add a ball spawner right here. We'll aim it at that. What is going on over there? Oh. And we'll give it a velocity of 12. Oops. Let's try that again. 12. So let's just straighten that out. Okay, saving and going into play mode. Press the credit button. And we'll shoot a ball down in there. And as you can see, of Of course, there's nothing to stop the ball from just rolling right off that playfield down there. But that's how that works. And let's bring the lights down. You can see the lights. We're also working on setting it up so that you can turn the lights on and off down there in the bottom. So for now, don't worry about that. We will put a logic controller option to turn standard general illumination type lights on and off. As an alternative though, you could do something along these lines if you were so inclined. You could take that out and put one of these here and make it large, and maybe go this one, and then if we add a something like that, so you could control that with a logic controller already. Now it doesn't have to be flashing green like that. You could just leave it on, and then that would be controlled by a logic controller. But of course, that's kind of strange. It's just so bright. But I'm just messing around showing you some options. So those are the things that we have fixed in this really small update. And we've got a lot more in the works right now. I also wanted to let you know that this Thursday night on Twitch, check out the Marco Pinball Twitch stream. It's also on YouTube and I believe Facebook. Imoto, I hope I'm not foobarring your name. Harney and I will be discussing PinBuilder, and she'll be playing the game, and should be a lot of fun. So we're going to live stream some PinBuilder stuff on the Marco Specialty Marco Pinball Twitch channel stream this Thursday. I hope that all came out right. And again, sorry if I'm butchering your name. I'm not too great at pronouncing people's names sometimes, so I'm sure I'll find out Thursday. So guys, join us for that because it's going to be fun. Also, please note that PinBuilder, we have also started up our own Twitch channel, and we will be streaming some game builds and some stuff like that. So we're getting excited about that. So we'll be building our own live Twitch streaming channel, and you guys can join in and you can comment and you can ask questions. And I will be building tables just from scratch and messing around with PinBuilder to help you get an idea of how it can be used and what kind of weird things we can do. We'll try to do some really bizarre stuff too, like fun, strange things too. Like something I've wanted to do is make a table that is just completely habit trails, that is sort of an automatic thing that the ball just travels around and does whatever it does, and you don't really play it, you just watch it. That's something I'm excited about trying. So I'll do that on our Twitch stream soon, and we'll be sure to let you know. So check us out on the Steam discussions. We'll post some info about Twitch streams there, as well as on our Facebook page. So make sure you join us in those two places, and go check out the game. Buy it if you don't have it. Help support the game and the development of it. And we are looking forward to Thursday. So hope this update makes you guys happy, and we'll see you in the arcade.